What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mel here for our trailer reaction and review. So today, I'll be doing something different because I was on Instagram. I was checking on Shudder. This is the Netflix version of horror films and that. And a film just came out, gained a lot of popularity. It's called Brooklyn 45. It's like, oh, this looks interesting. When I read what it's about, it's about five friends from childhood who are all veterans who served in the Second World War. A year later, they die on New Year's, and one of them, the host, who was a colonel, invited the rest of them for a New Year's reunion. A year after the war, and strange things happen. We're going to see the trailer and if you've seen the movie, comment down below. If you didn't, if you have Shudder, go watch it. And then come back to watch this review. Before we begin, did you subscribe? Did you hit the bell? If so, tell me, do you have skeletons in your closet? Something you don't want to talk about? Something so bad, so terrifying, you want to keep it deep and buried, so no one can find out what you really are behind that mask? Comment down below, hit the like bell, and you know what the drill. Let's watch this trailer, shall we? Let me just raise the volume. I hope it doesn't get copyrighted. If they want more people to check it out, they better stop copyrighted. And let's begin. Wow.
It's good to see you guys.
Franco, get your ass
Dang.
out here. Major? Major.
Assholes.
You're all here tonight. It's very special.
Wow.
It's been 6 weeks.
Whoa, what was that?
Checked out.
No shit.
We all miss Susie. Then please, will you humor me? With a seance.
Oh boy.
Spirits speak directly through us.
Yeah.
If
The
there are
only
any
skeptic.
spirits here, make yourselves known.
Sorry. What?
What the hell is that? Don't you dare get up. What? We have to end the seance before we break the circle. Look.
Ah, fuck.
Spirits, force your way into our world. With all your might. Come in.
Oh boy. What? Ah, fuck.
That means the door isn't closed yet. To hell with you then. No. You're not gonna drag us into the dark with you.
Oh boy.
This is over. This war is over. Says who?
Brooklyn 45. Oh, an ABC too? Cool. Okay, let's just... boy. Let me just lower the volume so we don't get... Okay, where's the logo? Right there. Okay. This was a short trailer, but I already seen the movie, but I've never seen the trailer. And to me, holy shit. I kind of like it because, okay, get you guys, okay. To those who haven't seen this, warning, spoilers alert. You've been warned, so don't cry about it. It takes place a year after the war, at around New Year's of 1945. 46 is about to come. And five friends who served in the war. The two are a couple, the one with the glasses and the one with the cane. The other one who was in the red suit, a major, along with the other one who's in full uniform, and the other guy who's a colonel, the one who's the host. Performing the seance, wanted to contact his dead wife because before she died, she was a bit paranoid that Nazis were spying. And the blonde one you see, she was kidnapped by the colonel, believing she's a Nazi. And that, well, you know that disease, man, you know that disease that gets you like crazy, like you think somebody's watching you, like you know what I don't know what it's called. I know it's madness. I think it's called madness for two. But if his wife affected him, so I can't remember the see shit. I think Mr. Ballin mentioned this. Yeah, if you know Mr. Ballin, go watch his channel. It's awesome. If you like the mystery, crime, and everything, go check it out. But back to here. He actually shot himself. And they're all stuck. And unfortunately, the Colonel, during the seance, broke the circle, which means the door is wide open. And they can't get out until they finished it, which they didn't know that until the other woman knows. As for the German woman, she was locked in a closet, gagged and tied up, and the colonel, the other major, the one in full uniform, started to get a bit too racist. Like, remember, this is after World War II, and still he thinks every German's a Nazi. No matter if it's a woman, a child. Yeah. Same thing with, like, with the Japanese. Like, same thing. But this one's different. He takes it personal because it was his friend, and now his other friend committed suicide because of her. They try to prove she was a Nazi. She keeps explaining that she's not. Then came the other one who's an interrogator. Well, she has a weird method. She pulled out this type of metal thing. It's like thin, and you put it under your nail. Yeah, you know where this is going. You ever seen Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, where Puss uses sword to stab I think it's the stone giant's hand between the nail, and including with Jack Horner with Kitty Sawpaws. Yeah, that. But instead of force, she just slowly until she pushed right in, and oh damn! Ugh. You imagine the pain of that damn thing right through your nail. Even thinking about it, whew, it gives you the ugh. Oh, the pain. Fuck. I felt that a couple times when I put my nails, it hurts like hell. Damn it. Even that shit. But back to this. Turns out she isn't a Nazi. The problem is, the guy comes back from the dead, the Colonel. Still demands if they want to get out, they have to kill the crowd. Her. Even the spirit of the wife comes back and tries to pin the blame on her death. Oh boy, they start losing their minds, literally. Until the husband, who was more like the quiet guy, pulls the gun to defend them to stop the other major from killing him. When he's about to grab the gun, he fires, which shots his hand, losing 2 fingers. When he tried to grab his hand, he got shot in the head and dead. The other 2 were shocked. As for the Kraut woman, when she told to give him the gun, he shot her in the head as well. I'm getting way ahead of myself. As for the other guy, it starts by like facing your ghost in the past. The other guy, the guy mentioned he was a war criminal. Like, war criminal? What do you mean? This guy was from the U.S. What's going on? And it revealed he has a U.S. tribunal what happened in Berlin, which he was given orders by the colonel to take out 2 German snipers on a building in Berlin. And guess what the building was? A shelter for children, which he did not know. He blew it up with a grenade, killing them without even knowing. The colonel wants to take full time, but slowly, those rumors start to peeping and popping. And soon, people start harassing his mother, who lives on the farm. Every time she gets up, they keep calling his son a child murderer, which, when they found out, he told him that he was only following orders, which, that's the dark half of war. You have to follow orders. If you don't, the other person will do it, and it'll scar you to fucking life. That's why people don't like war. I I came from a military family from my father's side. My father served from Korea and Desert Storm with the rank of Master Sergeant. My grandfather served in the First World War and Second World War. My great granduncle was captain of the Spanish 13th Artillery here in Old Town 1, commanding in Morro Castle, and he was even governor of Puerto Rico for only 20 minutes because the actual one chickened out before the American Navy blockaded San Juan Harbor. Yeah. But back to his movie. After that, when they tried to open the door, they did open the door. The other major, the one in the red suit, when he opened it, guess what he saw? The charred, burned remains of the children that were blown up. Literally. And you hear the guns firing from the war. And he closed it quickly. Back to what happened. After the other guy with the glasses shot the crowd and the other major, he demanded the colonel to let them out, even though he was already dead. Well, undead, because he keeps smashing his face until they killed the crowd. He finally unlocked the door, which, of course, traumatized everybody, including the other major and his wife, who was an interrogator. Now she feels different about him. Well, I don't blame him. He was the quiet guy until you poked the bear. Remember, never... Never poke the bear. You know what's going to happen. He's going to show his claws. Him, he just wants to get out. As they leave, the other one agreed to go to the tribunal, tell him the whole story, what really happened. And as for what happened inside the room, the other one will take full responsibility, explains what actually happened. As for the wife, well, I don't know. She explains that the war is over, and that's it. Which, war can change a person. Either it was World War II, Vietnam, Korea, Desert Storm, the War on Terror, including what's going on now with Russia and Ukraine. There are many wars. I think this film was a good movie. It's not just about ghosts, it was even the ghosts of your past. Like, if you're in the service, and example, I don't know, I think I have a cousin who's been in like four tours of duty, and he's a Knight of the Order in the Masonry. I never asked about, how they went through. I've seen documentaries and everything. War is not a pretty thing. I think there was a photo of a young man, like during the Second World War, before and after. I think it was from when he first entered the army, and then after the end of the war, he's seen hell. This is the problem of war. Years of death, That's the problem. War is unnecessary, but the problem is, it's the leaders who we vote. They lose. Let's just say they go crazy if it's on other countries, or even the same people they're supposed to lead. I guess over the years, no one learns what happens in history. It just keeps repeating itself over and over and over and over. And no one just tells them to stop. Just make peace. Let's be friends. That's it. But nope. One just wants to be superior. The other, it reflects on the soldiers, some on the very people. As for this film, I think this film has a good message. Even though what happened, the ending was a bit, to me, it was like, I didn't expect that ending. Then dark. I felt like, oh, they're gonna leave. Nope. 3 people just died in that room. The colonel, the major, and the German woman, who had nothing to do with it because of one guy's hatred. Because she was German. And that was a different time back in the 1940s. In the end of 1945, 46, people say the war was over. Yet you got those who have that, like, oh, that German must be a Nazi. Or that Jap has to be one of those samurai happy murderers. Or an Italian. The one thing that made me laugh, because the one thing that caught me about a little chuckle is that when one of them, I think it was the other major, explained that the other major has an Italian name and he killed an Italian boy in Italy, in Sicily, during a campaign because he likes America, and yet he's Italian. That's a bit fucked up. You killed your own kind because what? You're better than them? Is that it? To me, Brooklyn 45 is a good movie. I recommend it. And it also has fresh Rotten Tomatoes, which, damn, that's actually pretty cool. And if you want to see it, it's on Shudder right now. Go watch it, enjoy it, and comment down below what you think of the film, and how does it. If you're from, like a military family or a veteran around my generation, like 26 or more, comment down below. And after you see this film, comment down below and tell me about your point of view of this film. And those who haven't seen it, well, I warned you, there were going to be spoilers. Don't blame me. I just warned you. Plain and simple. And if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe, hit the bell so you won't miss anything of our great content. Like this video. And remember, our goal is to hit 1 million subscribers, or at least 500k. It's already been 11 years, so let's go for it. I also plan to do a review on the Flash movie. I think I might be going to the movies on Thursday or Friday. The reason I'm going on Thursday, why the movie's supposed to release on Thursday, because remember, here in Puerto Rico, the movie's released early than in the US, so yeah. We got early dates, so I might be going Thursday or Friday to see the movie and do my review, talk about my thoughts. I want to see Michael Keaton returning as Batman, because hey, how long haven't seen Michael Keaton as Batman since Batman Returns? Back in 1991 or 92? What was that? When did Batman Return came out? That was in 92 or 91? Let me see. Yeah, it was 92. Okay. Back in 1992. And you know what happened to the rest. Warner Bros. Think it was too dark. They fired him on the spot. And he made more stupid, actually, for the last two. Michael Keaton left. They had to replace, well, two Batmans, what's a bit confusing. As for Michael Gow, who played Alfred in all four, it's kind of confusing. Doesn't tell which Bruce is which. The first two films were Michael Keaton, while I know the last one was George Clooney. Who was the one who played in the third film? I forgot his name. But it's kind of confusing that you have the only one actor who appeared in all four films, Michael Gow, who played Alfred, and three different Bruce Waynes. Ugh. And plus, it changed from Tim Burton's version of Gotham to this cyberpunk / Gotham? Huh? But back to his movie. But yeah, I recommend Brooklyn 45. If you're into these like type of horror films that like faces not about the paranormal, but what did you seen or done during your past? But yeah, until then, have a great day. Have a nice summer. If you go see Batman, not sorry, not Batman, the Flash movie on Friday. These are those who are in the U.S. Those who live in Puerto Rico, it's on Thursday. Enjoy it, and I'll be doing a review. I think if I'm gonna watch the movie on Friday, then the review will be on Monday. If I watch the movie on Thursday, it'll be on Friday. But hey, depends if I'm busy or not. But yeah, until then, have a great day, everybody. Have a nice summer. Peace out, stay safe, and stay cool.